Hello everyone! In this video, I will show you one of the unique historical object in Bitung City. I know you guys are already curious about what kind of place and what's the story of the place. Please watch the full video. The name of the place is Water of War, or in Manado, we call it Air Perang. War water is a source of clean water for local residents located in Air Tembaga, Bitung City. This is a water source abandoned by Japan during World War II. The building has retained its original shape. The structure resembles a house in the shape of a cage. A wooden bridge with iron pillars was built in front of it. A number of pipes run beneath the bridge and throughout the house. Why is it called war water? Because according to history, a wharf was built during World War II, during the Japanese occupation for Japanese transport ships to fill or take fresh water because there is a source of fresh water in this location. This area's freshwater spring is a source of clean water that is still used today. From a distance, this clean water source appears to be an old wooden building with a small pier in front of it. During the war, air perang was useful for the Japanese army. At this time, air perang was useful for the people of Makawide and its surroundings. Once upon a time, in 1944, a passenger ship carrying hundreds of Japanese troops anchored not far from there. They wanted to fight on the front of Leyte Island but were exhausted by thirst, so they went to that location. This place supplies water to residents. The water is very clear. A number of pipes appear to be connected from Air Perang to the village, which is almost 1 kilometer away. The water in Air Perang is said to come from a spring beneath the hill. Surprisingly, despite being on the beach, the water does not taste salty. This is Air Perang uniqueness. The residents have no idea why. The water is abundant and very clear. Unlike other Japanese heritage buildings which were destroyed by bombs, this building escaped the surveillance of Allied fighter planes. Perhaps because of the camouflage of the building, which is hidden among the trees and appears to be a regular house. Around the place, Air Perang is still natural. In front of us, we are presented with a beautiful view of Lembe Island and the sea. And on the left, there is a spring, and on the left and right, there is a still forest. In Air Perang, there is no entry fee, and the distance from the city center to the location is approximately 10 km or about 30 for 40 minutes to the parking lot. There are two ways to get there, by the sea road and the land road. If you want to go by the sea, we have to rent a boat, because at the harbor, there are no boats going that way. So we have to rent a boat for ourselves so we can get there for a boat rental fee of around 50,000 to go and return. And it's about around 30 for 40 minutes to get there. And if you want to go by land, we can take a car, but it is advisable to go there by motorbike because the road is still not good. And for coast by land, we only need to fill up the fuel for the vehicle that we are going to use. If we take land road, we have to go to the village of Jikoaras and have to park near the resort there because there is no direct access road for the vehicle and we have to walk. To get there, the road can be said to be extreme, so we have to be extra careful. And it is advisable not to go alone because for a trip to Air Perang, access road is only small and goes through the forest. The narrow road with trees on the right and seafront cliffs on the left is also at risk of landslides if you're not careful. With the uniqueness of the place and its history, this place can be developed and built into something like a diving spot because there are 3 diving points which are famous for their underwater beauty and unique marine biota. To generate supporting income, the government can build a pier near the Air Perang location so that there is safe access to go and return because there are also residents who live there. So it is safer for them to take boat than to take a long and dangerous land road. And also, the government or residents can build a store that sells snacks and drinks, as well as a souvenir shop that sells souvenirs with the concept of the beach, Lembe Island, and a place for Air Perang. This object can encourage economic growth through social media, websites, and word of mouth. For social media, we can make videos about the history of Air Perang and can also include several unique tourist attraction destinations in Bitung City, and can also post photos of several unique tourist attractions in Bitung City with short captions that tell the history and uniqueness of Air Perang itself, and also several tourist attractions in Bitung City on several platforms such as YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. That is an explanation and history of videos about tourist destination in Air Perang. I hope this video can add insights and information about tourist objects in North Sulawesi. Thank you.